What's going on, everybody? So today I'm taking a look at Inkbound. And Inkbound, to my knowledge, is a turn-based tactical roguelike game that, when I saw the splash art and the title for it, really makes me think it evolves around, or revolves around, something in these books, like a story where you're going into the books or stuff is coming out, and I thought that sounded really interesting. So I thought I would check it out, and current mode online, change mode. I wonder what these do. That's my first thought, but I think I'll ignore it for now. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Your name will publicly be visible. Publicly. So, are there multiplayer points aspects of this? Like online multiplayer aspects of it?
You wake upon the shores of an inky expanse.
Inky.
The sea of ink.
Okay. The Sea of
In the
Ink.
dark ahead of you, a speck blinks a light and pulses as you move deeper into the void. As you reach to touch it, it inscribes strange glyphs into the air, some unknown language. The
Okay.
light begins to surge, growing brighter and brighter until all you can see is light.
This is definitely
Gone.
reinforcing those themes of being in a story.
It blinks a light by your side, bound to you.
Okay. Ah, oh, okay. So WASD, move in cardinal directions. I can also click. Interesting. So left click, I'm moving. Looks like I've got action bars down here. Speak with nib and bin. Okay. So I can move with the mouse clicks or with WASD.
Threw them into the sea and said, "That's how you raise a child."
Voice acting.
Maybe this is the one, Nib.
Then the poor soul is a needless.
Whoa.
You know as well as I that they are unable to speak or to bind.
Okay, okay. Interesting approach to storytelling so far. To just drop you in and have people say things that presumably you will come to learn the meaning of.
But they've bound a new quill.
Oh,
Their
man.
nose, they don't like those needless very much, so something has to be going on.
So interesting that
Best
they're...
leave the needless to fall.
So they're having a conversation at me, not including me. But I guess I can't
Why
speak,
don't we
so...
just let them choose their aspect and forms first.
So I assume this means choose my class, my starting class. It is Magma Miner. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of classes. Moss Cloak, Weaver, Obelisk, Godkeeper. So, oh, looks like there's specific quests to unlock these classes. But for now, the complexities are low except for the Weaver, an artisan with the power to spin magical threads, control the battlefield, and let combat become your work of art. So picking a class gives... So these are clearly abilities. These must be... They actually look like cards, and they have costs. So is this secretly a deck builder? But this might be a passive. Okay, you have your specialization. This isn't going away now, so I can't see what is behind it. Interesting. Okay. So let's look at Hammer. Obelisk looks like a tank with two massive stone shields. Obelisk gains power from absorbing damage. Build up the strength and deliver a massive attack. That sounds up my alley. Since there doesn't seem to be... I guess Moss Cloak would be more of a rogue. But yeah, let's go with a more defense, offensive defense type of thing. Inflict point of crush. Reaching 3 stacks, deal additional damage and lose all stacks. Dash, deal in front of you and gain a shield. Yeah, let's go with Obelisk. Oh, I missed the little message down at the bottom. It probably said something about my aspects being able to change. This isn't important right now, so let's just go with one of the presets. Let's go with... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now I can move. Okay, so they weren't cards. I see. So those costs are this energy cost here. I'm sure it'll teach me more as I go forward, but I'm trying to find out as much as I can right now. I can't actually do anything, so maybe I can't do that stuff unless I'm in combat. venture further. So now, speaking of combat. Combat tutorial. Combat in Inkbound is turn-based. Right now it's your turn. The enemies are showing what they plan to do on their turn. So it's arena-styled like this. This is very similar to Arc the Lad. At least Arc the Lad Twilight of Shadow, I think, on PS2. So do I have... So I can move... Is there anything that gates this movement? That's what I'm thinking now. Because there doesn't seem to be action points, and I can kind of just move around. So I'm curious where the turns necessarily come into play. Using bindings. Use your ability called bindings. Click on the first one to start aiming. Oh, so now I can do both. Aim the targeting area until the enemy highlights, then click the left mouse to use the binding. Hitting both is probably good. Bindings will consume will. Attack the enemies and use up the remainder of your will. So, seismic slam. So now he's down. Dash to an endpoint. That would dash through. What is... Oh, it's an area of effect. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. Ending your turn. Great. When you're done, you click the end turn button or press T. Okay, he hit me. The enemy attacked you during their turn. You'll need to watch your HP to ensure you stay alive. Pretty standard. A glowing orb spawned at the start of your turn. Collecting orbs reduces binding cooldowns and restores will. So there are cooldowns to skills. I didn't notice that. Move near the orb and click on it. Well done. Use what you've learned to defeat all the enemies and complete the encounter. Then let's just annihilate, because Shield Bash is very strong compared to the others. Attacks inflict crush. Okay. Restore HP, already at full health. Speaking in with Nib and Bin.
You, Needless. Looks like you're not dead yet, so that's a good sign. And the form you chose is what?
Yes, you've
Bound a quill.
quite unusual.
The ink has plans
Yes,
for
it
you.
does. You've already performed bindings and everything.
As much as I don't want to make assumptions, considering we're just starting, the fact that this is the writing so far is kind of not encouraging, but it's early. It might get better. Grander than the sea.
Or not.
Because just having people talk at you isn't the most engaging form of storytelling, in my opinion. Guardian of the Void. So I can... You have a limited amount of movement each turn. So now... Okay. Illustrated by the blue ring around your character. As you move, a smaller ring will show how much movement you have left, or after you use a binding or collect an orb. Okay, so... This means... I don't have any movement left, so it wasn't showing me the movement mechanic in the last encounter, which is fine. Do I gain a shield regardless? I gain a shield regardless, so I will do that, and then I'm good. So is this the amount of damage I'll take next turn? Because now I've got these. Now I take less damage. Okay, so that's the amount of damage I will take. Now I'll take 2. I have remaining will. I do? Oh, well. Then I'll hit again. Okay. It's got 105. This deals 70. It does 75, so I'll just do this. And... Crush. Seismic Slam. 1,000 experience. That's a lot of experience.
Well, it seems you're a binder of some strength.
Oh my god.
You will continue to find the...
They're taking all the bad little unraveled bad.
For now, though, it's time you leave this place and venture to the Athenium.
Athenium, yes, of
I
course.
don't like
Perfect.
Okay, so... Something is destroying... the people within stories? Within books, I assume?
Appear inside a cavernous hall, packed with emptiness.
Okay, I do like this narration.
Stories.
Okay, I wonder if these are levels, because 191 is very high. Okay, so I wonder if you can, like, group up. So there's, like, a hub world. So it's kind of like Path of Exile, maybe. Is a accurate comparison, but Author Be Damned, another one. So apparently a lot of us are coming.
All you needless just traipse in here, still damp from the
Oh yeah,
sea
find
from
party,
which
look at
you
that.
crawl, very least. Try not
Empty
to
head.
too quickly.
Okay, so it's kind of like an action, like a turn-based tactical action RPG. Inkwell Dive, standard run, but also a roguelike. So far, it's not quite how I thought it would be, which is good. It
It's just you. Ha! Another needless.
it's they.
Always a welcome sight
This is
to
the
see
same
everyone
voice actor, I
running
think.
around our worlds. You are the ones doing the hard work after all.
Okay, so this is already an interesting structure,
Oh, the
more interesting than I
Inkbound
initially
is
thought.
fine, I'm sure.
Yep, we're fighting villains. Call me the scribe.
Not that you could tell anyone, even if you wanted to.
Oh right, because I can't speak. What is
The
this?
sea of ink laps against the straight-edge blocks you walk along. You're back, again. But it's not quite the
Okay.
same sea, is it? You can make out the edges of stories just...
Interesting. So there. Oh, Radiant Silent Promenade, Avengewood. So these must be biomes. Remains of the market's first thaw festival. Okay, so the stories are the biomes that you'll play, is what it seems like. That's interesting. Let's just start at the left, the Radiant Market. Okay, that's interesting. That's cute theming. I like that. So survive a combat, although it looks like... So the nodes, typical nodes, potion supply, mercurial elixir. Reduce the cooldown of a random binding and gain 30 movement.
a once vibrant market serving binders throughout the ages.
Okay. So now here I can pick Tarnished Vault, Tarnished Vault, Tarnished Vault, and the Quilling Cage. Let's just do 2 Tarnished Vaults, which creates the path forward. I can break these to get 4... That was something. So let me take a second to really look at the UI, because here I've got these pink triangles. Here I've got gold things, which I think is what I just picked up. Not sure what that means. I think these are stats, so maybe that's my basic... I don't know what that is, honestly. But that looks like movement. Circle with an arrow in it, or crosshair with an arrow in it, is 8. Alright, so that, my yellow spheres went up. I guess that's it. So let's go to this combat. Everyone got into position. Your binding has gained a critical charge. Bindings have a chance equal to your crit chance. So that's crit chance. So my crit chance is 8. Crit damage is what I was looking at earlier. Okay. By the flames surrounding them, this will do bonus crit damage. Bonus damage equal to your crit damage the next time they're used. How fitting that my strongest skill will do crit damage, which will just destroy them. Let me not walk into this pool, because it seems like that would be bad. Yeah, because now I'll take 2 by standing in this. I clicked when I didn't want to. Okay, so it looks like moving and then using a binding locks you into that movement. Because now the circle is gone and now I can move. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, he was jumping. Let me pick up some power orbs. And then now I have this as critical, which will defeat it. I still took 2 damage. Purple goop is blight. It deals unpreventable damage to you when you take an action or end your turn. Okay, and that would be why. So okay, so what it was showing were the rewards that I was going to get. So I've got a binding tuner. Draft a binding. Okay, so a new skill for 4 and 5. Teleport a far distance away on the start of a turn. Full cost discount. Reduces the will cost of a binding until used or end of turn. Is that saying this is a full cost discount? Like, at the start of turn? Cultivate creates a plant that creates 1 will for each turn it's on the ground. I mean, that sounds good. Especially because I don't think Ironclap has a cooldown. Oh, that's what this icon is. This is a 2 cooldown, because this is a 2 cooldown, 3 cooldown, no cooldown. Cone of Frost, 5 cooldown, deals 70 damage in a large cone, inflicts 5 stacks of frostbite. On being hit with a binding, deal 50 magic damage and lose 1 stack. So that kind of stacks additional damage. I mean, granting more will seems good. Let's just go with more attacks. And here, Tarnished Vault, call forth a vestige. The Orbulicum. On collecting an orb, gain 50 magic damage until a binding is used. On your turn, reduce your highest cooldown by 1. I'll assume that's an additional cooldown by 1. On your turn, 35% chance to gain 1 will. It seems like orbs spawn fairly regularly, so I'll go with the Orbulicum. Vestiges are items earned throughout the run that provide valuable buffs. Collecting vestiges of the same set grant additional benefits. So that's what those badges were. So there's Orb Lord and Enchanted. Okay, so this kind of keeps track of that. This UI isn't terrible, but it's also not very good. Because here you just have these icons floating, which is nice to see your stats visualized in some regard, but it also looks kind of sloppy. But it is out of the way, so maybe I'm just nitpicking. Here, less movement, more damage. Let's just go with more cooldown reduction. And then, here we go. So binding empowerment, gain a free binding augment, and the option to purchase another. Destroy a vestige to permanently gain double its sets. So what's this one? Expert binder. So I can destroy the Orbulicum. Let's go to the empowerment. Okay, so I wonder if I picked the one on the left, if it would have made a path here. Rare augment, so 2. Oh, so that's buying, I assume? What's this? This is a Bloodthirst blend. Gain 50 vigor. What is vigor? Augment a binding. Wider area of effect. Inflict plus 2 stacks of crush. I mean, that sounds good. And then I can buy a second. Let's go ahead and do it. Why not? Charge shield bash. More damage. It's already dealing a lot of damage. So, Hardened Ironclap, though, has no cooldown. And goes from... that sounds better. Alright, so here the rewards are the tarnish. It does say rewards, so that's what I get for not reading. Quilling Cage, combat encounter. This one is like... Oh, okay, so I thought this one was different, but the ones on the left and right are different. So they're harder encounters. Superior Vault, I guess those are just cages. I haven't seen a Quilling Cage yet. I would rather check out the hard combat at this point, if I'm being honest. So picking these paths is like going through your typical roguelike tree of nodes, but it's visualized in this way. Oh, I can... Okay, so I can move before it commits to the battle, but it's not necessarily pre-movement. It's still within the limitations of the battle. So here we have an orb. Let's grab the orb. Or actually, so this pen, I don't know if it doesn't show me the names of enemies. So that's going to jump there. This, I assume, yeah, so this is going to do this attack. I should probably go here, grab the orb, dash through, and then step out. Then I do still have an attack. Oh, I've got this Cone of Frost, actually. That gets everyone. It's pretty good. And then might as well use the Seismic Slam, which still gets everyone? It's showing that it's going to damage them. Is it just... So it shows this circle, but is that just saying that it's going to fill the entire arena? That circle is not as big as that range, but I'll take it. Oh, interesting. It spawned another one. Or these... Maybe it didn't spawn another one, but another one came up. I'm not sure. Let's attack. I dealt extra damage. Yeah, the power orbs Does this count as an action in the pool? I don't think it did. I should have looked at my health first. Okay. Okay, so they are summoning more, but it's fine. So now, Seismic Slam does a lot. And then if I come this way, that takes care of them. And now I'm safe. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, but I can... Okay, it doesn't commit me to the movement. And now I'm okay. Mercurial Elixir. I don't have any will, so there's no point in really doing that right now. I guess I'll just take the 4. So all this does is... Ooh, the ink is coming in, so that way you can't draw out the fights too much, looks like. That's interesting. Frostbite. Hit. Pick up the power orb. Pick up the other power orb. Seismic Slam. Shield Bash. Cool. I don't know where the XP comes into play yet. I've been getting a lot, but it doesn't look like it's doing anything just yet. On defeating enemy, gain 3 stacks of Shattered Will. At 10 stacks, gain 1 will. Okay. On being hit, gain a will. After using both a magic and physical binding on your turn, reduce all cooldowns by 1 once per turn. That increases my magic damage, yes. Let's see. So this, none of these actually help with the ones I currently have, except for the Harmonizing Whistle. Might as well take that. I do have a magic and physical binding. This is magic. Yeah, magic attack, physical attack. Okay, yeah, let's go with the Harmonizing Whistle. Invigorate. Your next attack binding deals double damage. That sounds pretty good. Some of these are really strong, so double would be even better. Small area. Inflict 20 stacks of burn. After an enemy attack, deal 13 magic damage per stack and lose 20% of the stack. So 20 stacks, that would be 260 damage on the first. That's also pretty good. I think this is also, yeah, it's also a magic. Kinetic charge. Target an enemy to convert all kinetic charge, which I don't have. On moving, gain kinetic charge to deal damage or grant ally stacks of barrier. Okay, so moving generates kinetic charge, which I can then spend with this. Let's do Invigorate. And it said your next attack binding deals double damage, so that works on all of my bindings. Oh, that was the binding upgrade. Or the binding obelisk. Shadow Book, on your first turn, gain 1 will and 50 magic until the end of turn. So that's just free damage and free will. It'll also further increase my magic damage. On your first turn, your attack bindings do 50% bonus damage. On your turn, gain 3 stacks of Shattered Will. Let's go Shadow Book. Maybe I should have gotten the burn, because now I only have Cone of Frost. But the fact that I only have 1 magic is probably a better reason to not get the others. So Carver's Refuge, heal, and spend some hard-earned Quillings. Quillings must be the currency of some kind. One of these. Overflower, study the Chronicler and his quill lists. A rift in the story creates an opportunity for you to make a powerful choice. Interesting. Ah, okay. So Quillings are the orbs. Gain a small cache of Quillings after each combat. Gain a huge cache of Quillings and a curse that lowers future Quillings earned. Let's invest in the future. So now, can I go? Okay, I can't go that way. Looking around. I don't see any more, quote, destructibles. So now we're here. Big Quilling Cage. So now I know Quilling Cage just means more money. There's a Superior Vault, so 2 chests. Glyph Globule. I don't know what a Glyph Globule is, so let's go that way. Here we go. I got some Quillings. And then is there anything else to get? Looks like no. So let's begin combat. What is this? And I can't highlight it and learn. So these are where things are going to spawn. So that's just an attack. It has nothing to do with where these enemies will spawn. That being said, my next attack deals... Oh, I've got 5, so I've got more to work with. So let's just do Invigorate. Seismic Slam to deal double damage. Cone of Frost. How big of a cone? Let's move. That's going to lower my cooldowns too. So let's do it. I inflicted a frostbite, and now I can attack. Oh, he's gonna heal. I wish I knew why that is. Oh, there we go. Lifelink. On defeat, another random enemy villain is healed. Enemy villains, guardians, or elite enemies cannot be healed with lifelink. So if I kill both of them, I'm good, and then I take no damage. Alright. So now they've moved. The ring has come in a little bit. They're in position. So now I can shield bash, which would send me there, which feels good. Can I position to hit all of these? I can. I can also collect the orbs, which lowers my cooldowns. Oh, man. Can I can do that again, but I've only got 3, so I can double damage and then deal 75. Do these have crush? He has crush, so he's going to take extra damage. Deals 165 dash to an endpoint. I think it's worth invigorating. Dashing through, taking out both of these, and then I think I can move. Yeah, I've still got all this movement, so perfect. And then just move out of these areas. Careful not to get too close to the edges, because these are going to come in, I assume. Yes. Oh, not yet. Okay. So now I can Seismic Slam and Cone of Frost. I can hit a big Cone of Frost here if I can get a good position. So let's Seismic Slam, which is going to prompt my... Oh, that's big. So that's going to lower my cooldowns, but it's not going to be enough to use these other things. So let's move out of this circle, grab an orb, which lowers my cooldowns, which lets me do this while being out of the attack area. Nice. So now I take 4 damage. Nothing else is spawning. Now it's getting smaller. Let's go ahead and Seismic Slam. Collect these. Oh, I picked that up from further away than I thought I would be able to. Okay, so these do that. I think it's better to not do the double damage, because this is going to apply Crush, right? Both of these will apply Crush, and then this will give me Shield. Actually, I think it's better to just do this 3 times, because getting the 3 shield seems really good. I'll use this next turn just to see what Vigor potentially gives me. So Vigor, drink potions. Vigor gave me something. Don't know what it was. Okay, well, I don't think it was health. I'm not healing, so I guess we'll never know. Let's do Frostbite. Move here. Pick up the orb, and then do another shield bash. Okay. Still not sure what the Vigor gave me. Is there, like, there's not, like, a glossary? Okay, well, maybe I'll learn as I continue playing. On your first turn, gain 12 stacks of Shattered Will. So you'll immediately gain 1 will on your first turn. On using a binding, 50% chance to reduce its cooldown by 1. On gaining a critical charge, gain 3 stacks of Shattered Will. I don't know how you're gaining critical charges, so let's just go with 50% chance to reduce. Trader's Dagger on critting. Oh, right, I have a crit chance, but I don't know what 8 necessarily extrapolates into in terms of probability. On being hit, inflict 3 stacks of Frostbite. On collecting an orb, reduce your highest cooldown by 1. That So that's even more cooldown reduction. I probably should have looked at the badges more, but it's too late. And then this is a glyph globule. So that gave me... So that's the purple. The purple, or the pink triangles are glyphs. Okay. Gain a free binding. Destroy a vestige to permanently gain double its sets. Rift makes you... Okay, so powerful choice, that's just like... It's like an event where you pick the outcome. Gain a free binding augment and the option to choose... I've seen that, so let's go to the Vestigial Shrine. Especially because I'm kind of filling up now. So now I can pick up a new potion, because I used one. Your attack bindings do triple damage, and you take double damage until your next turn. Okay. Kind of a risk-reward thing, maybe to close out a round. And then here, choose a Vistage to destroy and gain double its Vistage sets permanently. So Swift will give me Swift, which is more movement. It'll also give me more Fabled. For each of your leftover will, gain a small amount of Quillings. That's not the most useful. Shadow Book will give me full Enchanted. It'll also give me more Shadow, which is... At turn end, take 1 damage plus 3 Omni damage. Don't know what that means. Don't know that I want that to happen, if I'm being honest. Striker. I deal more damage, but I lose the ability to reduce my cooldowns additionally. This gives me more movement, and let's just get rid of this one. So now I've got double Fable, double movement permanently. Orbs grant more movement. I didn't even notice that. Heal and spend some hard-earned Quillings. Okay. So now I can heal, which I was starting to get a little worried. Store a value, restore 15 HP for 150 Quillings. That's kind of a lot.
Nice job with those unraveled so far. Got Quillins to spend.
Yeah. Oh, so I just talked. Okay. Well, you made me think you had stuff to sell, but I guess you don't. Hey, look, I can buy Swift Hair again. Sovereign's Flag, Treasure Hunter, Shadow. Collecting an orb, gains 6 stacks of Spiked on hit. So it's like Thorns and other games. Let's leave that for now. I do want to heal. Let's go ahead and spend that. Increased Augment, Massive Slam, wider area of effect. Let's go with increased range on Ironclap because it gives me shield. Shield feels good. Guardian Battle, I'll assume that is this person up in the top right. Argolath, Tentacle Terror of the Depths, once terrorized the Radiant Market with its deadly gaze. Ooh, the music got silent, so we know it's super serious. The Captor, so no, it's not Argolath. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a lot going on right here that I need to think about. So this is just a radiating outward attack spawns a blight pool on a player. So let's do... Because ideally I want to hit as much as possible. That's a good amount. And then Seismic Slam will deal 4. Good. Being hit with a binding, deal magic damage. Okay. So let me think. If I do this, that hits both. Oh, but I've been in this blight pool this whole time. So let's do this instead. Let's hit again. Or do I have Fabled, receive Quillings? I'm gonna take 0 damage. Let's take... Well, I think we're almost done, too, though. So let's spend the will, deal the damage. This is our first time. So now we're moving. That's so many circles. An absolutely insane amount of circles. So let's get out of these circles, collect this power orb. That still hits everyone. That seems crazy. So Invigorate, Seismic Slam to take out this thing. So now I'm going to take 6. Now I'll take 3. Let's attack. Do I reach? If I inch, I reach. So now I take 2. Soul Shackle. What's Soul Shackle? Shackle to the captor, weakening your soul. All incoming damage is increased by 10% per stack. That sounds bad. So now I'm not in a blight pool. I can do this to take out you. Let's actually go here. Pick up that. Dash back. Make sure I'm out of these circles. And then just start stacking up shield. Alright. Do that. Gain that. Dash that. I've got one more. I'm going to take 9, 6. Right, because the damage I'm taking increases each turn. Or I can take 3. And take some quillings. Let's do that. So let's not move. Hit him. Move out. Take 2. End turn. Take that. I should have waited because I lower cooldowns, but it's too late. So do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And then retreat. Take less damage. And now basically repeat. So I dash in. Take orb. Hit. Hit. Ooh, something changed. Phase shift. I didn't notice the marker. So that's... Since I'm phase shifting, let's hit it with... Oh, I can't damage it because... It's phase shifting. I see. Immune to bindings and damage until next turn. Okay. Well, then let's take the... Oh, yes. And my turn. Take the quilling. Oh, it's summoned more stuff. Cool. Oh my, so many circles. Let's do... Yeah, so let's do... Oh, but I'm in this. So let's move out. Pick up the... No, not pick up the orb yet. Let's... Invigorate. Orb. Shield Slam. Or not Shield Slam. Seismic Slam. And then move. No, I'm in the I'm in the stuff. I'm in the goop. Let's just hit twice and then move out. So many circles. Let's go here. I'm not in the circle. Can I... Ooh, can I... Yeah, now I get that. And then do that. Pick up the orb. I can dash again. But I'm currently in the goop. Let's get out of the goop. I'm in the goop. I can still move. Get out of the goop. I don't have any more attacks. So I'm just gonna focus on taking as little damage as possible, if I can help it. Let's use the Mercurial Elixir to get further out, just to be safe, but it doesn't change anything, so it's kind of a waste. It's alright. Okay. This is tough. So collect the orb. Go here. Cone of Frost will defeat. Now I take significantly less damage. I think I want to just commit to gaining shield. Can I hit from here? I can. Just reduce as much damage as possible. If I triple my damage, could that defeat him? So that's 165 times 3, that's 318, so it's like 480 tripled 480, 1700. No, I don't do enough. But if I double that, hold on. 480, 800. No, it's still not enough. And then it's not worth taking the triple damage. So now, what's the best play here? I think I need to invigorate. 17 damage is a lot. So let's do that. Pick up that. Hit with that. Oh, now I'm gonna take 20. Can I reduce it? 17. I'll take that. And then next turn, I might be able to die. Okay, so now this turn, let's go all in. Unstable brew. Hit you with that. Hit you with that. Pick up the orb. Seismic slam. And we're good. Whew. That was dicey. Not bad for a first attempt, I'd say. Restore 100 HP. So is there more? If I'm restoring to 100 HP... Cosmetic unlocked. Oh, you unlock cosmetics. Interesting. Binding Tuner. An ally's attack bindings deal double... Well, I don't have allies right now. Omni damage adds both damage. I mean, that's pretty good. Epic augment. Ooh. That, I mean, already my shield bash is very strong and very bread and butter. So making it better can only help. So to the Sea of Ink. Oh, wait, I think I see what's happening. Yeah, explore as far as you can, Veshter's Extractor, and then the remaining two... Oh, no, they changed. But, so there's 3 books. This must be the end boss for if I get through all 3 books. Okay, so, Expert Binder. I'm currently at 2. So, on collecting an orb, also reduces cooldown on a random... I mean, that's already better. So now I've got that. So this is how it balances your vestige slots, it seems like. Because you can destroy them to lose the effect, but gain double its set bonuses permanently. So that's good. I mean, that gives me health back. And I've been picking up orbs every time. I don't know if I want... Oh, no, that's enchanted. That's not shadow. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So now I've got max enchanted. I've got increased... Orb Lord, so now I get 2 HP when I pick up an orb. Sorry, I was reading that. And then also, if I can get to 7, it'll spawn an additional orb, but that's, you know, inconsequential. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about taking damage, but gaining... I mean, it said Omni damage is additional physical and magical damage. So maybe it ends up being worth it, but that's something I'll look into in a future run. So let's go to Garden's Edge now, and this is, yeah, like I thought and said earlier, the biome and the story. Oh.
Underneath the brush, you can make out the remnants of a once retained...
Okay, so there's lore for each story or each biome. That's interesting. Quilling Cage, Superior Vault. Let's go... I'm pretty sure a Quilling Cage is just money, but let's confirm that by picking it. Yep, there's some more Quillings, and then... Okay. What is that? Is that healing? Supportive Spindle Caster. On turn end, restore 700 HP to all enemies, so I need to take you out as quickly as possible. These are currently critical, and this has more critical damage now. Can I move here? And then do that. And then do Seismic Slam. 287. This deals 75, which deals extra damage. Do I do Seismic Slam? Does that guarantee the kill? Seismic Slam. 124. It's going to give additional physical damage, which will be 100. It might. It's hard to say. Let's collect the orb to be sure. Oh, and now I can Shield Bash again, which will defeat him. I'll take that. And then Cone of Cold, or whatever, Frost, and then not stand in the circles. What is that? Being on hit will turn to face the attacker. We've got another one of you. So let's... Yeah, I don't want to stand here, so let's Area of Effect. Can I pick up the power? I can pick up the power from that. That's pretty far away. I mean... I'm wrecking shop. So he will attack me. That's fine. Let's move away from all these pools, and then I'll take the 9. Mostly because I don't have a choice. And then they'll move into position. Okay. So now from here, I can... That doesn't defeat it. Okay, so let's do this. Into this. Into that. Picking up orbs heals me now, which is nice. Can I make it out? Nope. Okay. So I'll just... Oh, wait. I've got all of my stuff. So I'll just do that, into that, into that. I had so much will. I thought I had way less will for some reason. Alright, on defeating an enemy, gain 3 stacks of Shattered Will. So now I'm at the point... Oh, but this... Crit damage, crit chance... I'm very partial to just taking crit damage and crit chance where I can. You just increased your stats. Open the stat screen by pressing the menu button or by pressing Z. Oh, I didn't even notice these icons. So cosmetics, equip cosmetics. Ah, okay. The fact that I can get cosmetics is potentially dangerous. I do enjoy collecting cosmetics. But anyway, back to the stats. So now... Oh, and this gives you the breakdown, and you can highlight and actually read what the stats mean. Okay. See, this is fine. I like this view. This view is helpful. I don't love this view. Especially, this has become so much more busy. But because of how everything is kind of centered in the middle of the screen, or framed in the center of the screen, it's not that big of a problem. And then it becomes easy to check. Yeah, okay. I take back what I said. I do like this. It just could look better. Maybe this doesn't need to necessarily be here. But these being here is very helpful and very good. Restore 3 HP when I use Invigorate. I mean, built-in healing, again, in a roguelike, feels very good. The Garden, a respite from the unravel. This patch of peace is home to the gardener. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Unique events, you know, see as much as possible. A heroic vault. Let me talk first, just in case.
Not quite right, this one. I said pretty, not poisonous. I understand a single word leaves room for interpretation, little Quill. Do try to focus on the intent of it all.
Yo, my quill can talk?
Yes, you little one. It takes a binder and a quill to write whatever you do.
If you say so. Okay, I can't talk to him anymore, so I guess I can take the vault. Whoa! Oh, I thought that was a... Oh, it is a gun. Okay. Alright, glass cannon. Double attack binding, take double. I haven't seemed to be able to completely avoid damage in all cases, so I don't know if taking double damage will necessarily be the most helpful. At the end of combat, this vestige gains 10 Omni damage. If you have full HP, it gains an additional 10. So that's just like scaling Omni damage. On losing HP gain... Oh, you know what? I could have looked at Vigor. No, I can't. What is Vigor? What did I gain by taking that potion earlier? Alright, Expert Binder. Starwalker. Bindings that do not deal damage have a -1 base cooldown. That seems good. This seems very good. Quilling Hoarder. On losing HP, gain Vigor. Vigor. Maybe the Vigor showed up here and I just didn't see it. Gaining 10 Omni damage. Feels good. I'm thinking about this way too hard. Let's just go with the Thanalope's Tuft, because with the intent of grinding that later to get the bonuses. Heroic Vault, Rare Augment, Glyph Globe, Big Quilling Cage, Superior. Heroic Vault, Rare Augment, Glyph Globe. Rare Augment, Rare Augment. Let's go to a normal, because we still get the Augment. Whoa, what is that? And it doesn't tell me if I highlight it. Or click it, for that matter. Okay, so let's pick up the orb. We definitely want you out of the picture. Can I hit both of you? Wait, does that return? What does that say? Gain 250 shield? That's so much shield. But I guess this is my first run. Is there like a limit? Or does... There is a limit. Oh, okay. So if I hit him, he turns to face me? Right. Yeah, okay. Let's just build up some shield. Most importantly, kill the thing that heals everyone. That's a lot of bats, but I can dash through them. Or can I... Or I can battle cry, heal, seismic slam. That doesn't do enough. I thought that would do enough. Okay, well, in that case, let's see. Can I do... I can get 3 of them. Or I can do this, which leaves me with 1. And then I can hit 4, so that will take care of them. Oh, he's gonna do whatever this is. So, yeah, okay. And then I can move, so I should be fine. And then I move out, pick up the orb. Why not? Do I still have the thing that reduces auras? Or reduces cooldowns? After using reduce all cooldowns? Reduce all cooldowns? So that's a yes. Okay. So now just... Ooh, what just... I almost ended my turn. Yeah, let's take him out. So now he's gonna turn to face me. So let's do that. I leveled up. Quest complete. So now he's gonna turn. I take no damage because I'm behind him. I think I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Which gives me some quillings, but then here, pick up the orb because I heal. Let's just keep stacking shield. Do I lose the shield if I... The shield persists, so doing this seems just fine. I can just stack shield. It says your gain... Yeah, okay, so gain 50 for the rest of combat. And then your next attack, see if that stays. I don't want to stay in there. This will give me 18. Grab the orb. Get out of the circle. This is a little dicey. So now I've got critical. Okay. On using teleport binding, gain 1 stack of blur. Blur reduces all incoming damage. I mean, that feels pretty good. Especially considering my shield bash is considered a teleport. Ooh, burn on the nearest enemy. You and your allies are rooted. I can ignore that, pretty much. Tracker's Cleats is tempting, but I feel like Beat of Flame... I'm always picking up orbs. Augment, gain Omni damage. Let's make Seismic Slam better. Because Seismic Slam... Ooh, Cataclysmic Slam. Inflict 2 additional stacks of Crush on... Triggering Crush damage, gains Spiked. Deal 150 damage to all enemies. Inflict 2 stacks of Frostbite. Inflict Crush equal to Frostbite stacks. That works with Cone of Frost pretty well. Ooh, but it turns it into magic. Ooh, actually that... Having a second magic attack gets me more value out of this whistle. Ooh, this one looks like it's epic. I mean, purple, typically better than green. On being hit, gain 15 damage until the end of combat. Striker, damage resist. Damage resist. Let's take it. Ooh, I've also gotten a striker bonus. Destroy vestige. That's what I've been looking for. So let's do that. And then now do I want to get rid of this bone calcifier? Or do I want to... I don't remember what I wanted. I think I was going to get rid of this. Yeah, because getting rid of that gives me 5 expert binder, which further increases the bonuses I get from orbs, and then it also gives me, what was that? The sci-fi Starwalker. Bindings that do not deal damage. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. So now, this has a lower cooldown. It also heals me. Glyph Globe, Big Quilling Cage, Glyph Globe, Heroic Vault. Let's do the hard. Potion supply. Barrier potion. Gain 10 shield. That's pretty helpful. Okay. This is a lot of enemies. What? I can't... Can I not move? So I can't move the camera, but I can move to look and then move back to where I was so that I don't waste movement. That's an interesting way around not being able to see everything on the screen like that. I don't know if I love it. So let's increase my damage. Grab this power orb. Frostbite. Ooh, you know. Can I hit? I can hit all of you. Now I can do big frostbite damage. And I still have 2. And I still have my movement. So that is huge. And now I take no damage by being here. And I can actually move over here. If that floats my boat. Yeah, why not? Okay. So I got lots of big boys. Let's hit the battle cry again. I can't pick up... How far away can I pick up the orb? Can I pick up the orb from... Not in range. Not in range. Is that in range? That is in range. You can pick them up from quite far away. So I got that. If I do this, it's going to do frostbite. It might be better to just slam, which also applies frostbite, and then dash through. Yeah, let's do that. And then dash through. Big, big, big damage. And then stand out. And then let's just rinse and repeat, honestly. No, I can't hit him. Okay, so let's do that. Good. Big boom. Pick up the power orb. Dash out. Multi-kill. And then... Okay, so if it's a circle that's fading away like that, it just will do the damage. Which means my avalanche now actually just hits everything, which is crazy. Let's take this potion to take 4. And then let's just clean up. Oh, I should have done some more to heal first. But we learn. We live and learn. At the end of combat. See this again? Heavenly Eclipse. What's all this? Will reserve, physical damage, magic damage. On using a magic binding, gain 1 stack of Dawn. On using a physical binding, gain Dusk. Oh man, this is... So, Dawn increases physical damage, Dusk increases magic damage. If you start this turn with the same number of Dawn stacks, gain Will. That's interesting, because then it wants you to swap between the two, and it wants you to strategize around making sure they match to get the most out of this vestige. That's honestly really interesting. No wills allowed. On critting, gain 1 will once per turn. Let's go with this. Especially because I've got 2 and 2 now, right? Yeah. Inflict more crush. Critical seismic slam. I do love critting. Oh, fully upgraded binding. So, oh, you only get 3 augments per skill. I didn't notice that. Destroy. So double the set stats. That gives me... Oh, the permit. So this gives me these effects. I don't have these effects, so destroying it would give me those additional effects, which is more crit chance. So I'll assume this crit chance is just out of 100, even though it doesn't visualize as a percentage. Or I could do this to get damage resistance. That honestly sounds better. To get the damage resistance and get additional physical damage. So let's do that. Hopefully I don't regret it. Heal and spend some quillings. I have lots of quillings this time. Store of value. Health stimulant. If your turn is less... On turn start, if your HP is less than 75... Is 75% or less. Gain 3 stacks of vigor. Oh, here we go. Vigor. Restores 1 HP and lose 1 stack per enemy hit. Okay. So vigor is lifesteal. When health is below 75, gain omni damage. On critting, reduce all cooldowns. Let's go health stimulant. Health stimulant sounds good. Actually, I can buy both. Oh no, I can't. This isn't a vestige slot. My mistake. Wait, did I just buy it and then lose it? Ooh. I don't know if I like that, but it's too late now. Silenced metronome. I guess I bought it and lost it. That's... Okay. I wish I had known that before I clicked it. Let's heal. Let's buy an augment. Gain cost discount to a random inflict shatter. Full cost discount. I mean, that... So cost discount sounds like it's just... It costs for free. Or it is free. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, okay. So you buy it, but then it dropped it. So I didn't lose it, but now I have to leave something behind. I already have... Yeah, let's get rid of the Shadow Book, because I'm already at max enchanted, and I'm not sure I want the Shadow thing yet. So far, this is interesting. I am curious to see how this builds out and increases in difficulty and depth. But I think... Oh, I'm already past an hour. Yeah, I'll just finish this fight in either win or lose, and then I'll call it there. So these are little things. I don't want to attack from within this pool. Let's pick you up. Prepared. I can hit you, which means I can hit you, which means I can go here. Is he going to turn if I hit him? I can't tell. Looks like no. I should... No, that was good. Oh, I forgot about Dawn and Dusk, but I did it perfectly, and that's all that matters. So if I go here, can I go between these? I can, which lets me hit these, but it doesn't let me hit you. What if I go the opposite? Yeah. Pick up the orb. I didn't get hurt. So now I can move. He's going to attack me regardless. But I've got critical. And then let's build some shield. Why not? Or wait. This heals, increases omni damage for the rest of combat. And it heals me for 3. Do I invest now? Yeah, let's invest now. So I've got... What is that? 3 dusk, 1 dawn, 1 dawn and dusk. Right, because magic gives me dawn, physical gives me dust. Okay. So that's 15. If I move, that's 11. I feel like I just take it. I battle cry, take the orb, and then I just wail on him. That's free. And then I just hit him to reduce some damage. Keep going. Keep going. Move out to take less damage, but still a decent amount. And I can battle cry again. Wow. In that case, battle cry for the heal. Pick up the orb. which reduces cooldowns, which lets me do this, which lets me do this, which lets me build up some more shield, because I'm not going to take damage this time. So I can sit on that shield. Oh, it summoned more stuff. Does that... That doesn't kill. But this does. He's going to attack me regardless, so it doesn't matter what I do. Do I do critical bash, or do I do the seismic slam? Because it's going to do more damage. Or do I just build more shield? Or do I battle cry? Alright, let's battle cry. It is stacking the Omni damage. So every time I use this, I get 50 more Omni damage. So I just keep building up damage. Okay, so that is interesting. So let's do you. Grab you. So now I've got 1 dusk. Using magic gives me dawn. Using magic gives me dawn again. And then doing this will give me matching and then sitting for the phase shift. Ooh, okay. Let's battle cry. Just completely destroy. I don't want to take 17. I definitely don't want to do that. Whoa, okay. Can I make this work? No. Okay, do I take the 4? No, I take 2. Nope, I take 4 regardless. Let's do that. I'll take the 4. Come here. Pick up the orb. Get extra movement. He is doing an area of effect. So let's try to get out of these pools. Heal. Increase my damage. Build up some shield to take 11 instead of 13. Actually, even less because I healed. Okay, so move, grab. Ooh, I don't want to stand here. Oh, I don't want to stand anywhere, really. So I can just attack and move. So let's do that. Let's do battle cry. Let's do shatter, shield, shield, step out, 0 damage. Shield bash, power orb. Ooh, don't walk toward him. Bro, you're just gonna sit here forever? I think I win if I do this. So, yeah, let's battle cry, shield bash. I have 2 attacks. Yeah. All right. Well, I will save showing you these rewards. But yeah, so far, this is interesting. I am enjoying this. Hopefully it doesn't just become too easy, because that's kind of the worry when things begin to scale and build like this, is that the bonuses are too good, and then it just becomes boring because you're destroying everything. But so far, definitely enjoying it, definitely will continue.